Hi, I'm Carrie Meadows, Managing Editor of LEDs Magazine, and I'm here at Light Fair 2023 with Don Vendetti. He's the CEO of Evoluma, and we're here to talk about the company's RoadMax RX1 outdoor luminaire, which was recently given an LEDs Magazine Bright Star Award. Don, what can you tell us about Evoluma to start?
Well, thanks, Carrie, for being here today. Evoluma is an outdoor LED lighting manufacturer that's been around for about 15 years. Our flagship product currently is AreaMax, which is a security and area light that is a favorite amongst our rural electric utility customers for about 10 years. Our newest product line, RoadMax, which includes RX1, is a new line of street lighting products that is coming out to address the markets of the municipalities, the DOTs, and the agents and specifiers that support that market.
What tends to make this product more unique than other options that they have available to them?
Well, besides the fact that it's new, it's sleek, and it's beautiful, we've focused on one of the biggest problems in the industry about LED fixtures in general, and that's glare complaints. And so what we've done is we have a proprietary product here that the RX1 is the first release of the family. It's a 100-watt replacement category product. And in doing so, what we've done is, in focusing on glare, we tried to address the issue of disability glare, which is the glare that's experienced by drivers, in their car while they're driving down the road. And that's distinct from discomfort glare, which is sort of more general type of glare that both drivers and observers from the side experience when the light's too bright. And so the disability glare is unique in that it is part of the RPA specification. It can be measured and it can be calculated. So we focused on that because that's really, trying to make it safer for drivers was our top priority. So we have a unique set of optics that we have developed. We have primary optics here, different types of distributions, and a unique secondary optic that goes over that significantly addresses the effect of disability glare, while also maintaining all the specs required for RP8 and maintaining high performance as a roadway luminaire. We also have a unique set of trespass lenses that goes over any of these optics that helps in reducing light trespass and discomfort glare. So we try to address the whole picture of all the glare that can be experienced.
It's great that you mentioned that because I know that a lot of people would ask questions about that. They would want to know, well, how much uplight will they get? And how can I ensure that the local area isn't seeing an excess amount of light that it doesn't need? That creates more of a complaint through the community.
All of our optics preserve the U0 uplight, and also a very sleek profile from a wind perspective.
Yes, it looks really streamlined.
Yeah, it is. We're very proud of it.
Any other final words about the product or your award?
Well, I'd just like to thank LED Magazine for recognizing not only Evoluma but the other participants in this in innovation in the industry. We're like I said, we're very proud of this. And just for you, you should just stay tuned for more announcements about our RoadMax product.
And we will. We'll definitely be looking to bring those announcements to our audience. Thank you so much for talking to me today, Don.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Jackie Sanders with RDH Magazine, bringing you just a tidbit of information about RDH Evolution 2024. Once again, the program will be 2.5 days. It will start July 15th, registration at 12 noon, and coursework will begin at 1 o'clock. And then it will finish on Wednesday, the 17th, in time to flow right into Under One Roof. This year, we've got some surprises for you. We're stirring it up a little bit. We're bringing in a new speaker, Michelle Prince. If many of you have heard of her, if some of you have not, she is actually a Zig Ziglar certified trained coach. So we are excited to have her aboard. Once again, Jocelyn Sewell and Amber Auger will still be there with us. And we look forward to RDH Evolution in 2024. and look for some more surprises as well. We're going to doll it up a bit for you. So see you all in 2024. Have a great holiday season, and take care of each other, and see you soon. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, I am Katie Johns with Stormwater Solutions here on the StormCon 2023 show floor with Andrew Demers of Stormwater One, and we're going to talk a little bit about what they have going on. So Andrew, thanks for taking the time, I appreciate it.
Thank you, Katie.
Yeah. So tell us what's new at Stormwater One. What do you guys have coming down the pipeline?
We have a lot new this year. All of our certifications have been updated. We are offering not just self-paced online, we're also offering in-person training as well as virtual training. We've done a lot of blended programs this year where we have the curriculum, individuals to take part of the curriculum and the self-paced online, and then they report to a virtual classroom to learn with others. All of that courseware has all been redone. It's all ADA compliant. It's live interactive online learning modules, so it's been very well received. We are happy that to date we have over 200 5-star reviews on Google, and when people are willing to give you a Google review like that is training, too, keep in mind. So to have over 200, we just couldn't be more flattered to have those accolades from our learners. We're also launching a few new programs this year. We'll be launching an industrial program. We also have a polymer and flocculant certification coming out. We will also have all of our courseware is being currently translated into Spanish, so we'll have a lot of Spanish courseware. So a lot of big things happening.
Yeah, absolutely. So you mentioned you have industrial coming, you have polymer and flocculants coming. So are those trending topics you're seeing in the industry? How did you decide to add those ones in?
Yeah, we definitely see with the advent of the California Construction General Permit coming out, there's passive treatment as part of that. So we're seeing just that demand for that training coming out of that state in particular. And just as the industry just understands this technology better, there's more demand from our civil environmental groups that are looking to become certified, more knowledgeable in that product. So we definitely see that there in the polymers. We're also seeing a lot of demand on the IDD side, so from our municipalities. It's very interesting. All of a sudden this year, we just, something happened in the municipal community that IDDE just became a real hot topic. So we've been doing a lot of training on that, both live, in person, virtual, as well as the on-demand self-paced programs. So
awesome. And there's a lot of talk in the industry about kind of like a workforce gap in the industry. So how do your guys' certifications kind of help with that?
Yeah, we definitely see the most of our demand comes from people who are under an enforcement action, or they're complying with a local ordinance, so they're being kind of pushed toward it. Okay. We have a secondary population that is definitely coming in. The construction project managers, for instance, just graduating and trying to round off their resume and CVs to be more, workforce ready. Yeah. So we do see a lot of folks coming out of construction project management programs taking our certifications just to make them more desirable in the workplace.
Awesome. Well, are there any final thoughts you want to share before I let you go?
I would say that we are super pleased with the way the show came out. We've had great high volume booth traffic, but very good quality leads as well. So we're really leaving Dallas very, very pleased with how StormCon went for us this year.
Great. Well, that's very good to hear. So thank you for being here, and thank you for taking the time. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Katie.
Yeah. And for Stormwater Solutions, I'm Katie Johns. Thank you.
This is my first time here at the StormCon National Conference. Wow, what a great experience. This is a place where you have multiple different suppliers of different best management practices for the industry.
this is my third StormCon, and I love to come here to see all my friends from across the stormwater industry and to attend all the awesome sessions.
And I have really appreciated all the information about stormwater policy that I have garnered both locally and nationally. That's been really valuable.
I'm here attending StormCon for networking opportunities and to hear about all the latest innovations in stormwater.
I would definitely recommend for my coworkers and friends to come to this conference because it's very educational and you learn a little bit more every time you come.
StormCon is the top show if you're a stormwater professional. Join us next year in Reno.
Hi, my name is Naeem Faruqi. I'm a top 40 under 40 alumni of Mass Transit, and I'm here at the APTA Expo to talk to you about a very important topic, which is the mechanic of the future and insulated tools and PPE. And I've brought my colleague and manufacturer, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff Russo with Cementex here at the APTA show. The first day was tremendous. We've had an enormous amount of people coming by to see the tools and equipment and to understand who our mechanic of the future is, Mr. Archie Flash. And for us, we found that taking just a few minutes to speak about the tools and equipment that we have is going to pay tremendous dividends for the safety of the mechanic of the future.
Hi, today we're going to introduce you to the mechanic of the future, Archie Flash. Archie's wearing a 12 cal suit rated for arc flash, as well as an apron for 1,000 VAC. Jeff, do you want to explain some of the benefits of wearing this?
So the benefit of wearing a 12 cal arc rated suit when you're working around batteries is because you can't de-energize it, there's a potential for an arc flash event to happen should there be an issue with the battery in itself, or if there was unfortunately a mechanic error causing an arc flash. So that arc flash sometimes can happen where the suit itself is going to need to protect you from that thermal overload, that potential fireball that could happen. So 12 calories is going to protect the worker from getting that onset of that second degree burn. So it is a requirement as part of OSHA NFPA 70E in the United States and Z462 up in Canada. So this gives you the overall protection for the body. The hard hat and face shield gives you that same protection, protects the face, protects the eyes from that quick arc flash, that bright light. It has the built-in UV inhibitors to protect. And then our apron is 1,000 volt rated, and this gives that worker, if they're leaning over top of an open battery, the ability to be safe while they're leaning over and doing that work. It's voltage protection, it's FR, it's oil and ozone resistant.
Hi, we've brought our colleague Peter to demonstrate some of the equipment that you also need on your shop floor. This is a J-hook or a rescue hook, and what's good about the one that we've developed is it disconnects and you can ship it, because you have to recertify these, and if you have them as one piece, it's a pain to ship them across the country. We have a recertification program in New Jersey. I'll hand it over to Jeff to talk to you about what Peter's wearing.
So Peter's wearing our arc flash fall protection harness. The goal of an arc flash harness is to protect the worker from when they're up there, as described in previous. An arc flash can create a fireball. That fireball then could ignite the harness if it was just a standard harness. This is an arc rated harness for F877. It is a completely compliant 425 pound rated unit. If he turns around to show there's a D-ring for the back, quick and easy fitment as he rotates back around. Everything's adjustable around the chest, around the legs for easy fit. You must have one of these.
We're introducing our insulated tools to the transit industry. These tools are made in the USA, specifically Burlington, New Jersey. Here we're showing you our shadow board along with our tooling cabinet. The one that we're providing to transit is twice the size width-wise and height. You've got 11 drawers and you've got a complete set of insulated tools in shadow boards. And Jeff will tell you a little bit more specifically about the tool manufacturing process as well as our warranties.
Specifically, the double insulation works a variety of different ways. The most important part for us is protecting the worker when they're utilizing the tools. The fitment of the tool functions a variety of different ways. In this particular case, we have a tool that is non-conductive from end to end, where there's bare metal on the working end, bare metal on the back, but it's split with a piece of non-conductive material in the middle. This allows for the worker to work safely and easily around all equipment without the issue of electrical shock. However, we want to make sure that in the connection, the only bare metal is left at the working end away from the worker. So the fitment locks in here, works with our ratchet system, completely locks in. Again, for that worker, they can work with this all day, and only the bare end is something that they need to worry about, as it all locks together like so.
So we have the industry first sizing kit for 12 cal suits and gloves. These are from small to 5XL. This is for your training and safety department. You can purchase this, and every time you have a turnover in your maintenance department or have a new staff coming on board, you can take this sizing kit down there and you can make sure they have the right PPE for the job. As the mechanic of the future, you really need to understand the importance of these sizing kits and how it makes sure that your employee feels safe when they're working underneath, on top, or on the side of an electric or hydrogen bus.
So moving on from that, it's one piece of the puzzle is the sizing kit, the coveralls that you need to wear to protect yourself. But your first line of defense is going to be your rubber gloves to give you the protection from electrical shock. So what we've done is create a glove rotation kit, which allows for the workers, not only from a sizing perspective, when this comes out, you'll have a full set of gloves. So you have the rubbers, you'll have the leather protectors that go with them for the protection. You'll have a full size left and right hand, all the way from size 7 through size 12. This will allow the worker to properly fit their hands in the gloves to make sure that they have the right tool for the job. After that, this tote can be used for shipping those rubber gloves back to get in for cleaning, inspection, and then recertification. The tote ships in, we then open it, do our inspection, visualize, make sure it's good, run it through our wash, clean it up, dielectrically test it, bring it out, dry it, and move it on. Once we move it on and it gets inflated to make sure that it is still a viable glove, we then stamp it, put it back in the tote, and ship it back to you for you to put into service. This is our way of helping you protect your workers, protecting your bottom line.
And this has to be done every 6 months.
We're here with Andrew DeGidio of Sumitomo Electric Lightwave. Andrew, thanks very much for joining us. Really appreciate it once again.
Oh, thanks for having us.
I would like you to demonstrate for us the Q102 M12 Plus, a mass fusion splicer. I know there are some new capabilities with the splicer and would really benefit from learning more about them from you.
Yeah, so actually at the show we are introducing the Q102 M12 Plus. It's the debut. So it's got quite a few new features compared to the old mass fusion splicers. Particularly incorporated in this is our NanoTune technology. So what NanoTune does, it evaluates the end face of the fiber using AI technology. So if there's a bad crack in it, bad cleave, it'll actually adjust the arc condition and do a good splice.
Right.
The other big thing on this is it's actually got a removable V-groove to where you can just, without tools, literally unscrew, you take out the electrodes. So we got 1 and 2. And what you can do is switch it from 250 to 200 micron or vice versa, right? So literally it just comes right out, swap in the new one, and move right along.
So, and I'll say it's well lit in there too. So I'm sure very helpful for those technicians making that switch.
Absolutely. On top of that, we do have a special coating that we have applied to the V-groove itself, right? So what that does is prevent debris, dust buildup, that stuff like that. And then last but not least, we've improved our ACAS, so we call it enhanced ACAS. Right. What that does is it adds a remove pressure based on the number of fibers, as well as kind of cleans it up.
Right.
You can tell, passionate about this machine. It's a fantastic machine. And we didn't just stop there. We are also introducing the JR7, the new jacket remover that goes with it. It's got vibration, you know, a host of features in itself to pair well with the machine. So
excellent. About that vibration feature, could you explain sort of what it does, and then also the practical benefit of that in the field?
Right. So what you normally see out of jacket removers is the blinking green light to say, hey, it's ready. Well, a lot of guys like to have earbuds in, or they're listening to music while splicing. Instead of just the notification for the light, it actually vibrates in your hand to say, hey, it's done. And then you open it up and continue on. So, yeah. It's also got a fun little light, so you can actually see what you're doing inside there.
Well lit again.
Yeah, well lit.
Terrific.
Light is important.
It sure is. It sure is. All kinds of work environments, right? Yep. Splicing is taking place in all kinds of environments. I referenced lighting a couple of times, but so many benefits here to this technology for anybody out there splicing. Andrew, thank you very much.
Thank you.